All right, everybody, we are coming down. We got about 3.5 minutes left until we start our game. Gas City Inferno against the Saskatoon Roller Derby Northern Pikes. I'm going to quickly go through the rosters here before we start the game. We are going to start with the Pikes. We have 0 Fish, 1010 Hell's Bells, 138 QT Sly, 15 No Elbows, 19 Reign of Terror, 191 Rhubarb Crisp, 239 The Mystic, 31 Smash Bandicoot, 369 Dynamite, who will also be your captain for this game, 45 Dry Road Rage, 474 Hellwood, 665 Crazy D, 700 Cat Scratch Fever, 77 Batty, and 777 Pierce the Wheel. And playing for your Inferno, we have 00 Dodger Balls, 002 Panic, 00 Tuffy, 08 Bashing Bones, 14 Bashin Bindi, who will also be your captain for this game, 24 Russian, 29 Sorry Not Sorry, 41 Amigotcha, 5 K Slamya, 55 Carnage, 58 Kevin Braken, 67 Optimus Rhymes, 681 Mexicutioner. We also have 45 Scream Soda and 83 Blue Crackum. And we have about a minute 52 before we start this. We'd like to thank our track sponsors, West Legal. We'd also like to remind everybody that if you're enjoying all of this derby today, to make sure that you vote for your tournament MVP. If you are walking around the building, you will see QR codes everywhere. Scan that QR code and vote for the player that you think is the most deserving for MVP. Last year, our tournament MVP was Tuffy, and they received a $250 Rydell gift card. We will also have another great prize for our MVP this year, so make sure you vote. Vote for yourself. Vote for your teammates. Convince your parents to vote. It'll be worth it. Well, she's been playing longer than I have, and so she convinced me to join. Sorry, her coach convinced me to join, and then like out of that, it was a joke. I was like, well, if I ever join Derby, I'll be Murderous Wolfman. Be careful what you say, because now I'm Murderous Wolfman. So I will be announcing this game. I also have with me James Hextall. This is his second announcing game.
That's right. It's my second time here, probably my 5th roller derby flat track match, and I am excited for this one between the Northern Pikes and the Inferno.
So what was the game you announced before this?
The one that we just did was between the Avalanche City and the Mischief out of Edmonton and Fernie, respectively.
Ah, okay. So this will be a little different. So that was a Wifted up bracket. So
Okay.
Women's roller derby. This is open gender derby.
Oh.
So we may see some bigger hits. So we have Tuffy going up against Pierce the Wheel. Both jammers working hard through the pack. Tuffy running that inside line, getting the lead jam for the Inferno. Pierce the Wheel getting a hand from Hellwood in the back of the pack. Still working their way through. Bodies flying to the floor. Pierce out of the pack.
Oh, jammer penalty early.
Tuffy being sent to the box for a forearm penalty. That is our genuine penalty box.
Tuffy getting through. Oh, no, that's Pierce the Wheel. Sorry. Pierce the Wheel's getting through again.
Looks like the Pikes scoring the first 4 points of this jam. Ami with the hit out. K-Slamia with the run back.
Pikes all the way from the far lands of Saskatoon.
I was actually there last weekend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I played in a game. I filled in on the Redneck Betties. They have an open team now called the Jugheads. So I was invited to play with the Jugheads, and I did the long 6-hour commute to Saskatoon for that game.
Oh. Looks
no.
like Tuffy's going back
It
to the
looks
box.
like Tuffy has been sent back to the box. No, that's fine. I'm used to announcing alone, so sometimes I just talk a lot.
Gas City, where are they out of?
Medicine Hat.
Gas City, Medicine Hat. This jam is still going. We might be running out of time on this jam here. Wow. Big vertical movement from Passy.
Panic now being sent to the Genuine penalty box. Crazy D now being sent to the Genuine penalty box. Looks like we have even number of blockers on the track. Tuffy returning just in time for that jam to end for an 8-2 jam in favor of the Inferno.
Nope, Northern Pikes on that one.
Oh, sorry, you're right. I got that completely backwards. No, I appreciate that. Looks like we have the Mystic jamming for the Pikes, and we have Dodger lining up to go against on the Inferno, lining up on the Full Mobility Chiropractic jam line.
Dodger coming in with some very impressive height above the rest of the competitors there. Dodger pushing his way through and just uses those toe tips to get through 0-0.
Executioner with the head out, running Mystic back.
Mystic cutting into the inside, getting blocked by a wall of Inferno as Dodger manages to muscle his way through again. Their way through? His way through? Do we care?
We're trying to check it. Get as much as possible.
Gotcha. Good to know. Good to know.
Okay.
Okay.
I think they usually listed here for album. Okay. So when announced, we just try to stay as general as possible.
Them there. Okay.
Mystic coming up against Bindi and Panic in the front. Kevin breaking in there to make a solid tripod.
Number 665 from Saskatoon. Crazy D doing a great job there, throwing that shoulder.
And it looks like we have our first lead change of the game. Inferno scoring 12 points to 0 on that jam. Everybody knows lead change means have a drink. Keep it responsible, though.
Well, good thing I'm taking
hydrate.
the bus home.
I guess we'll say hydrate. It's time to hydrate. Lead change means hydrate. Oh, nope, they rescinded one of those points. Apparently it was only an 11-point jam.
We've got Soda Scream for the Inferno and Fish, funny enough, for the Pikes.
Scream Soda getting through those blockers. 4-lead jam. Fish running the inside line. Oh, the bean dip and the spin. Hell's with the hit out, though. And we're getting a cut track call. That is going to put the Pikes on a power jam. It also means no more lead jam. This will be a full 2-minute jam.
Fish has got no competition, but they were running into a wall of humanity. Fish doing a great job dancing there on the inside, trying to go on the outside. Fish coming around on the outside and makes it through, gets the 4. Fish has got a full minute here to see what they can do to try to get through these blockers. Fish, wow, darting all the way through there.
Some nice outside line work, turn 3 there by Fish.
Scream Soda getting back into it now. See if they can try to sneak in a couple extra points here. There's still 40 seconds left in this jam.
Just a formidable wall in the back there. Hells and D working hard.
And Fish getting the 12 points.
Oh, Fish getting sent to the Genuine penalty box. Low block call coming from the inside. Scream Soda just working it, getting on the inside line. This jam is going to come to its natural conclusion here in 4, 3, 2, 1. So, Fish is in the Genuine penalty box. This means the Inferno will be starting on a power jam. Pikes scoring 14 points in that last jam, which means another lead change. Hydrate.
Wow, and 22 points passed around between the two teams on that one. Just want to say a quick shout out to So Proud over there. They're running a charity over there. Everything you buy goes to the donation, and they are teaching people how to sew and how to mend their own clothes.
And it looks like we have Bash and Bones jamming for the Inferno, was able to make use of that power jam start, working on the inside line. We have all the blockers back on the track. Bones skating around Crazy D, coming against and Pikes blocker, pushing hard to get through that pack. Little bit of toe works and a spin, and out for 4 points. We have Fish back on the track, trying to swim upstream against those Inferno blockers. Or is it downstream? Upstream? We'll say upstream.
Upstream, yeah, for sure.
Track direction is upstream.
Bash and Bones pushed out onto the inside, hits a zebra on their way through, but manages to make it out. Cat Crash Fever couldn't quite hold him.
Yeah, unfortunately, those autoplay calls means the blockers have to let that jammer go. D just pushing through the pack as a bit of a battering ram. Mexi with the head out and the run back. Fish going way back to the pack, back of the pack. There we go. I can say words.
Bindi back there as well, trying to clear up a little bit of room, trying to give their teammates a shove through. Bashing Bones makes it through, getting another set of 4.
And it looks like we have another lead change. There's going to be a lot of hydrating in this game, apparently.
The Inferno up to 32 points already, and we still got over 21 minutes left in this round. Fish gets through. Now Fish can score a couple points. Bashing Bones manages to break the pack, and they call the jam.
Yeah, Bash and Bones calling it off before Fish can get any points. That is a 15-0 jam for the Inferno.
Missing the pen?
There's a couple of them over here. Oh, yeah, track highest jam.
Yeah.
Bones got the highest jam so far?
Yeah.
So it looks like 15 points by Bones is the highest scoring jam so far for this game for the Inferno. We have Tuffy coming up against Rhubarb Crisp. Both jammers hitting the pack. Tuffy with a bit of footwork. Oh, gets pushed out by, I think that's Terror. Rhubarb Crisp hitting those two blockers, getting lead jam by pushing through. Tuffy working hard.
Rhubarb.
Rain of Terror with the hit out, but falls out as well. Tuffy being able to get back on track. Rhubarb Crisp coming to the back of the pack. Quick run through. Calling off that jam before Tuffy can get any points.
Northern Pike taking their 4 points when they can.
Every time. It's a fish costume. Just stun locks me every time.
I think it's a pike.
Pike. Yeah, that would make too much sense.
All right, as we reset here, just a quick little shout out to some of the sponsors. Full Mobility Chiropractic. They're the Jam Line sponsor.
We got Dodger going up against the Mystic. Dodger pushing all 4 of those Pike blockers up front. Getting through the pack for lead jam. There goes the Pike again. We got Mystic out as well, both in scoring opportunities. Dodger quick through the inside, calling it off for 4 points before Mystic can score.
Quick 4 points there before they set back up for a new jam. And you get to hear another ad read. The Pivot Line is sponsored by WFTDI Canada. Thank you very much to all the sponsors. Also, a big shout out to all the volunteers, all the other announcers, everybody who makes this event possible.
Looks like we got Fish going up against Scream Soda. Scream Soda working those that tripod to the outside line. Fish with the quick run up, getting lead jam. Scream Soda shortly out behind them. About a quarter track between the two jammers.
As they line up to a wall of humanity here, let's see what happens.
Oh, Scream Soda with that, trying to get that bean dip. Couldn't get past QT Sly.
You keep saying bean dip. What is that?
So a bean dip is something that jammers do every once in a while when they get super low to get underneath the butt of the blocker. So it's actually a jammer move called the bean dip. The other one that we see a lot is apex jumps.
Yes, yeah, I had that one explained to me earlier. When you are scoring as a jammer, what scores? Your wheels, your hip, or your like entire body?
Got to pass the hips.
You got to pass the hips. Okay.
Pass the hips of the blocker. So we got Rhubarb Crisp going up against Bash and Bones. Rhubarb Crisp just hitting that medicine tripod. And all the melee, Bash and Bones getting out. Getting lead jam. Looks like we got Sorry Not Sorry and Optimus Rhymes blocking. Bindi now getting in there. Pushing Rhubarb Crisp to the outside. Looks like they've been able to sneak on through. Bash and Bones right through the center of the pack, untouched.
Jam called there by the Infernos. Looks like we're going to get a full team change here. The benches are emptying out right before everybody sets back up here. Gives us a quick second to say thank you very much to the generous donations for the raffle. You can still get those raffle tickets. Head on over to the front desk.
It looks like we got Hell's Bells going against Tuffy. This will be Hell's first time jamming this game. Tuffy, wow, inside toe work. Was given lead jam. There was a bit of a miscommunication from the inside refs to the outside refs. Tuffy thought they had a penalty, which they did not. Tuffy has lead jam. Coming around into the back of the pack. A little bit of friendly fire. Medicine Hat Jammer going down. Tuffy through for 4 points. Bell still trying to work on their initial. Looks like we have a star pass to the Mystic. That is when the jammer takes their helmet cover off and passes it to the pivot. The pivot is the only person who can accept that star pass cover.
I did not know that. The pivot or the team lead on the rink. The pivot's your team lead on the rink?
Nope. It's just another blocker.
Oh, okay. There's no, okay.
We don't technically have leads.
Yeah.
We have line leads, but it's not necessarily always the pivot.
Okay. Good to know. Setting up here, the Inferno at 54, Northern Pikes 28. Still just over 15 minutes left in this match, and we've already seen a 15-point scrum, so these points are not that far apart.
We got Dodger versus Fish. Dodger being hit to the inside. Fish working the outside. Mexi trying to chase down, but Cat Scratch got in the way. Dodger now working on the outside line. Reign of Terror takes Dodger down. Dodger now switching to the inside lane, getting out. People just falling everywhere. It's those phantom blockers people trip on.
Well, I heard this is a pretty slippery track as well.
I think they're pretty even, having played on both tracks so far this weekend. I played on track 1 on Friday. I played track 2, which is the hockey rink, this morning. I'd say it's pretty even.
Okay.
They're slick. Polished concrete is always slick.
Do you guys normally play on like hardwood?
We do play on hardwood as well. We play on hardwood, sports core. If you've ever practiced with Chinook City, we practice on really crappy gym floor. It's like rubber. Looks like we got Rhubarb Crisp going up against Scream Soda. Scream trying to work on that outside. Rhubarb just powering through the middle. Rhubarb getting lead jam. Scream Soda just trying to work past the final two blockers. Ami playing a little offense. Case Lammy a little offense. Looks like Scream Soda is out. Rhubarb Crisp in there. Hard hit at the front of the pack.
Northern Pikes just happy with those 4 points. Why not? 4 at a time will get you there.
All it takes is 1 point to win a game. We've actually seen that a couple times this weekend. We saw 2 games today go down to the final jam.
Yeah.
And then the team that was trailing got 8 points in those jams and then won the game.
Wow.
It doesn't take much.
No, I mean, we've already seen a 22-point jam between the two teams in just this round alone, and there's still 13 minutes left in this one.
Absolutely. We got Pierce the Wheels going up against Bash and Bones. Bash and Bones working hard against that tripod of Pike blockers up at the front. Looks like no elbows there, trying to do a force out. Mexi coming in to do a little bit of offense, just clearing everybody to the outside. Pierce the Wheels in the back. Also, Mexi's just all over. Front of the pack, back of the pack, doing offense, doing defense.
Yeah,
Now running back, Hell's Bells. Bones, a couple shoulder punches up front. Bodies all over the floor again.
Optimus Rhyme trying to get a little bit of vertical movement there. Looks like they tripped over their own skate, but they are back up. Great seeing that.
No, it looks like Bashing Bones is still the jammer of record. They are saying that that was not a legal star pass. So in order for a star pass to be legal, both people have to be upright and in bounds.
Okay.
So if one of them's on the floor or if one of them is outside the rope, you cannot pass that star.
Doesn't count. Looks like we're going to have a quick moment here to tell everybody about the Shenanigans game that's coming up. That one sounds like an absolute blast. So for $5, give or take, you can go and buy yourself a rule. And that's right, whenever you want during the Shenanigans game, you can go, you know what, I want to use my rule. The one that I'm reading right now is the Splash Dance bonus. Scorekeepers will add bonus points or subtract penalty points for the chosen jammer, who must demonstrate dancing skills during the pass. These skills will be directly compared to the head ref's skills.
I can't dance, so I'd be probably in a lot of trouble. So this will be interesting then for you because, like, this is your first time watching regular derby. So now take the regular derby we're watching and throw out all the rules. That's basically what Shenanigans is. We take all the regular rules of roller derby, we throw them out the window, and make our own rules.
Sounds like an absolute blast. So if you want to get your rules, you can go ahead and buy them over at the very front entrance where you first walked in.
Looks like we have Tuffy coming up against Fish, both lining up at the mobile chiropractic jam line. Full mobility. And Fish, quick run up the outside to get lead jammer. Tuffy still working in the pack and trying to pass those last Pike blockers. Tuffy trying to use the toe work. Reign of Terror with a hit out.
Oh,
Tuffy being sent to the box for a cut call. That genuine penalty box. This means the Pikes will be on a power jam.
the official mascot of the Northern Pikes, still the lead jammer here. Well, the only jammer here now.
So if Fish is the official mascot, and we've seen a Pike running around in costume, does that mean they have two mascots?
Perhaps. Maybe there's the official one and the unofficial one.
Maybe.
I wish I had any quick fish puns to say right now, but I'm drawing a blank. Damn.
But so we have Tuffy, who's currently frozen in the genuine penalty box. This means that the Pikes are starting on a power jam. We have Cat Scratch Fever, first time jamming this game.
Whoa, Cat Scratch.
We have some bodies down. Some big hits coming in. Kevin Breakin trying to get around the Mystic. Looks like Cat Scratch Fever has been given lead jammer. Tuffy is now out of the box. Completely open inside line. Now both jammers able to score points.
Cat Scratch Fever pushed to the outside, and nope, says they're going to take their points.
Looks like they got 1 point that jam. We're able to call it off before Tuffy hit the pack.
Hey, 1 point at a time. That's the way to do it in such a tight match like this. Got a quick reset here. Thought I'd give a nice shout out to Friday Socks. They're offering purposely mismatched socks, and they are just over there behind the penalty box.
Looks like we have Pierce the Wheels going up against Scream Soda. First time these two jammers are going to go up against each other. I think both teams are just trying to do a little bit of jammer matching. Oh, nice bean dip, avoiding that big hit. Wow, Scream Soda just putting Hells down. Pierce the Wheels now out as well. Both jammers able to score points.
Looks like we had a penalty call there, too.
Oh, fancy little toe work. Scream Soda just getting out past the pack. Getting 4 points for the Inferno.
Scream Soda coming in hot. Tried to go through the inside.
Looks like it was a clear lane there for Scream Soda. Just skating past all the blockers. 8-point jam. It does look like, though, Pierce the Wheel was able to collect 4 points before that jam was called off.
9 minutes left. The Inferno are up 62-47.
Still anybody's game.
Oh, 100%.
I can hear the screwdriver from Nerd in the background. If you need any skate maintenance, skate parts, new pads, any of those pieces, go visit Nerd Roller Skate here on track 1.
We got
looks like we got Fish going up against Dodger Balls. We have a no pack call. Maxey with the hit out. Dodger getting through for lead. We have a cut call going to Dynamite. Oh, what a hit out by Maxey. Fish with the barrel roll on the outside. It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
Dodger Ball collecting 4 quick points there off the top of this jam. Dodger trying to go the outside, trying to go the inside. Dodger has the height, but prefers to use the mobility to get around the whole pack there.
Oh. Pretty sure that was a phantom blocker that just took out Dodger on the outside.
Wow.
Just came out of nowhere, just took him out.
Quick move there. Dodger maybe didn't quite have their head on enough of a swivel. The Inferno, though, managed to collect 8 points on there. Not bad at all. We got Panic and the Mystic.
I think this is Panic's first jam this game. Panic regularly jams for the Redneck Betties out of Swift Current and also fills in with the Infernos. Panic pushing hard at the front of the pack. Oh, just dancing on the toes along that rope line. As a jammer, the rope saves you.
Oh, and the absolute skill to dance around on the tip of these blades is insane.
Rhubarb Crisp and QT Sly at the front, trying to hold Panic back. And the Mystic just sneaked through. Bit of chaos in the pack. Panic is now out as well. Mystic coming around to score points. Oh, it looks like the Mystic got a forearm call. He's now got to report to the Genuine penalty box. This will now be a power jam for the Inferno. You can hear the benches calling for offense. Trying to get Panic out of the pack. Panic now out the front of the pack for 4 points.
Panic working hard for those 4 points, earning that exclamation point. Panic's got an open track. We're going to run into 8 players here.
Looks like the Mystic has come back from the penalty box. Rhubarb Crisp trying it with the big hit against Panic. Just missing.
Panic sneaks through, managed to get another 4 points as the Mystic knocked down on the inside. Mystic's going to have to come on back in. Tried to run block.
Oh, yeah. As a jammer, I find that if you're not doing well as jamming, you could just be a blocker.
And that's it. That's the end of the jam.
It looks like Mystic was able to score 4 points. Panic scored 11. For currently we're 81 to 51. That's 30-point difference between the Inferno and the Pikes. We got 5 minutes left of this first half of Derby. We have tons of great Derby left today. We have the remainder of this half. The game after this, we have Rocky View playing Fraser Valley, I believe. Oh, yeah. Wipeouts. Sorry. Game after this will be Rocky View playing Lethbridge. And then after that, we will have our shenanigans game. Pierce of Wheels trying to work the outside. Bash and Bone sneaking through the inside. Nobody was watching. All the pack chaos. Sometimes these jammers are great. They just see it happening, and they're like, you know what? I'm going to take that opening. No one's going to hit me.
Pierce the Wheels, pop the jammer cap off. They're going to pass it on, see what they can do.
Looks like we have had a star pass, a successful star pass. Cat Scratch Fever. Now your jammer of record. So I noticed, James, you called it a jammer cap.
Yeah.
It is actually called a panty. So as a jammer, you have to ask somebody else to take your panty when you don't
Okay.
want to jam anymore.
All right. Is it the jammer panty or just the panty?
No, it's a jammer panty.
A jammer panty.
And the
all
pivot
right.
has a panty too, technically. They're the
Oh.
one with the stripe.
All right.
But we call them panties. Don't ask me why. Always have been.
I have many jokes that I can make, but we are live on YouTube right now. For everyone out watching on YouTube, big shout out to all those fans out there. Thank you very much. We enjoy having your company. And a big shout out to everybody who came out here to watch some amazing flat track roller derby. This has been an absolute blast. We love hearing the crowd. We love hearing all the cheering. And if you want to get more involved with this, there are tons of different organizations here this weekend that you can talk to. One of the ones that I want to shout out is the Calgary Junior Roller Derby and Calgary Roller Derby. Sounds like Calgary Roller Derby will take anyone from ages 8 to, well, whenever, really.
There is no age cap on roller derby. You could be old like me and still play. It's all good. You just don't bounce back as nicely anymore.
Just before we get set up, another quick shout out to one of our vendors. We got Derby Girl Chocolates.
Scream Soda, quick run up through the inside to get out. Official mascots still working their way through the pack. Coming against Amigotcha and Tuffy. Looking for that push out to the inside. Fish now out. Oh, nice little jump top. Nice little apex jump attempt. But Reina able to stop that. Scream Soda now at the back of the pack. Fish now in the middle of the pack.
Well, Fish runs into a big 3-stack there. Cannot get through. Doing such a good job holding them back. Those blockers, they go on top.
Looks like Scream's going to call that jam. It is a 2-to-1 point jam. Inferno currently maintaining their lead by about 25 points. Nope, sorry. My math was wrong. That's 35 points. It's been a long day.
I don't say it enough, but the jammers here are doing such a good job. I know they're not getting their name yelled out quite as much as they want them, but the jammers are not the jammers. Sorry, the blockers. Jammers get their names said out all the time, talked about all the time.
Rhubarb Crisp going up against Dodger balls. Dodger, quick run up the outside. Rhubarb Crisp out as well. We have a jammer race. The pack's trying to set up here. Dodger getting ready. We got a call off. before Rhubarb could get to the pack. You know, it's funny. You're right. We do, as announcers, we talk a lot about the jammers who are always racing through the packs. Also, if you ever look at derby photography, the jammers have absolutely beautiful photos. Blockers, you just see the butt all the time. As a blocker, I find it very hard to get good jammer photos. And I know that our photographers work very hard to get those good photos for us as well. Shout out to all our photographers.
Yeah, shout out to all the volunteers here. Panic out to a quick start.
Panic, lead jam, pierce the wheels, still working through the pack. Hit out by Kane, slam ya with the run back all the way to the turn.
Panic going from inside to outside, running into a wall of blockers there, but manages to get past. Pierce the wheels, though. Pierces the crowd and goes through. All right, let's see what Panic can do.
Oh, Panic's down, calling it from the ground. That's okay, and that's legal too.
Looks like
we have a 6-point jam for the Inferno.
Not bad at all. Looks like we might have enough time for one, maybe two more jams here in the bottom half of this roller derby match.
Top half. We're still in period 1. Top half. We're still in the first period.
Right. Yep.
Top half, bottom half, first half, second half. We just have halves. We got Fish going up against Bash and Bones. Fish running up the outside line.
Fish pushing their way upstream over here. Bash and Bones getting bashed around themselves here in the scrum. There they are. Wow, they're 16 deep there in the middle. Fish is going. Bashing Bones, though, they managed to make it through now, too, and Bashing Bones calls it. Oh, no, that was Fish. I'm sorry.
Yep. Looks like Fish was able to get 4 points at jam, and now we are at intermission. Go see some of our wonderful vendors over the next 15 minutes. And also, if you are enjoying this roller derby, don't forget to vote for your tournament MVP. Pick the player you like the best, vote for them, and they'll maybe get a prize. Actually, no, they will get a prize, not maybe.
Don't forget, there is also the raffle put on by Chinook City. We've got some great donations for the raffle. The big one by Carriage House. That's the dine and stay package. That includes a one-night stay in a premium room with a hot, full breakfast buffet. And $50 credit for all of their food and beverage outlets. Devon and Lang, they've donated a $150 gift card. Thank you very much. Same with Valmira Delights. Callaway Park, you can win yourself 4 general admission tickets. The Hangar Museum. If you're not quite quick enough to run around this track, head on over to the Hangar Museum, put on your best Top Gun in their flight simulator. And all of the vendors. We cannot forget about any of the vendors running around out here. Head on out, get yourself some merch. Also, a lot of these teams have got their own official merch. You can get some stickers, you can get some t-shirts, you can get some knee pads. Real interesting stuff out there. And another quick shout out to So Proud. They're doing a great little donation booth over there. Everything you buy over there, all the proceeds go back to the community. Thank you very much to So Proud, as well as the Queer Gift Co. They have lots of queer-themed tees, hoodies, and other accessories. And Untamed Fernie. Absolutely love the outfits, and I love the artist designs on all of that. Really unique, really cool stuff. That hoodie looks very sick.
All right, everybody, we have about 2 minutes left of this halftime. We're just going to do a quick look at the penalties here. So currently it looks like the Pikes have only about 14 penalties. Most people just on about 1 penalty each. Pierce currently with no penalties. We're going to take a look at our team 2 here. Oh, that's roster. Wrong button. Haha. Let's try that again. The Inferno's also playing a very clean game here. It looks like we only have about 10 penalties overall. Panic and Tuffy with the most, 3 penalties apiece. So nobody in danger of fouling out.
How many penalties do you need to get before you foul out?
7. I just fouled out in my last game. It happens.
Hey, it happens. But we got a minute left before this game starts. We have one more game after this on both the tracks, and then we have got the shenanigans game. I was over there talking to the crew about some of the different rules. It sounds like absolute madness. The shark rule is the one that I wanted to bring up right now. That one sounds hilarious. You get an extra player that's not on either team. All they got to do is go out there and cause some chaos. And apparently, the Sharks allowed to be bribed. I didn't know that. What do you think the Sharks taking? Gummy bears for some free weird socks? What are you thinking?
Chum. Do they get chum?
Chum.
We can feed them Pikes. Does that? No, wait, no. No, maybe that's not the way we do this.
So if you want to buy yourself a rules voucher, all you got to do, head on down to the front desk there, $5 or more. That'll get you a rule, and you can really influence the game. That's how you get involved in the game from the bench.
It's going to be the Rubber Duckies against the Pink Flamingos. Somebody will have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the Rubber Duckies won last year.
Okay.
We got about 6 seconds running down the end of the clock here. We'll get this second half started. We got Dodger lining up against Rhubarb Crisp. Reign of Terror sitting in the Genuine penalty box. So pack advantage going to the Inferno. And with that whistle, away we go. Oh, Dodger with the quick footwork on the outside, getting past D. Rhubarb Crisp, cut him up against Tuffy. Tuffy with the hit out and the run back.
Rhubarb Crisp had to go all the way back there, trying to go for the inside once again. Stopped by that triangle.
Tripod.
Close. But Dodger going through, scoring themselves 4 points. Rhubarb Crisp has that panty off. Looks like they're looking for a pass.
Look like Rhubarb Crisp is clean through that pack and now able to score points. Dodger on his second scoring pass, getting 8 points.
Puts the Inferno up into the triple digits. The Inferno at 103, Northern Pikes at 56, but there's still a full half a game to play.
We call it a bucket. You get a bucket when you get 100.
Okay.
All kinds of roller derby terms. We'll have to get you a little dictionary or maybe a cross-reference.
No, it's fun learning with everybody. And hopefully you folks on YouTube, you're learning something too.
We got Pierce and Wheel going against Scream Soda. Scream Soda again. The toe work on the outside has been amazing by these jammers. Pierce sneaking through.
All these blockers are getting lined up here. Pierce the Wheels going around the outside, trying to get through. Great job keeping the skates in. Pierce the Wheels managed to sneak through past, though.
Looks like we have some Scream Soda fans on our stream. Scream Soda calling that jam off. It looks like it will be a 4-4 tie jam. Let's see, Bones lining up for the Inferno. We got Fish swimming onto the track behind that full mobility chiropractic jam line. If you need to get adjusted, I fully suggest going to see Brad. Oh, Bones again. Again, that toe stop work on the outside. I think these jammers are learning that this is what's working. Now we need the blockers to also figure it out so they can stop them. Tuffy holding Fish at the front of the pack. Optimus Rhymes filling out that tripod. Bones sliding on through. Hal's with the push out. Bones running up that line on the inside, going to the outside, getting their 4 points. We got Evil Ash joining us here on the track. He's our head announcer, the voice of Calgary Roller Derby.
Bashing Bones trying to get through there, see if they can get themselves another 4 points. Runs into a tripod, pushes their way through though. Bashing Bones pushes the Inferno up to 115 now. Fish trying to swim up through that madness. They managed to get themselves through.
Hell's Bells providing that O to help get Fish out of the pack. Bones through for another 4 points. That's a 12-point jam for Bones. What is our highest jam so far?
The highest jam. Bashing Bones is 15.
Do we have anyone for the Pikes yet? No way.
No, not really.
Our highest jam so far this game was 15 points prior by Bashing Bones, so not quite getting there to beat their best, but bringing the Inferno up to 119 versus the Pikes 60. We have Reign of Terror jamming for the first time, going up against Pinnock. Reign of Terror being hit out by Bash and Bindi. Mexi holding them at the front of the pack. Kevin Braken coming to provide assistance with the shove out. Looks like Panic is just going to get pulled all the way back past that WFTDI jam line or pivot line.
Reign of Terror went through there, went through most of that pack backwards. Reign of Terror sneaks through from the inside to the outside. Gets themselves 4 points.
Reina calling off that jam. You can hear Darkwheel Duck bench coaching the Pikes. He was actually just recently at Men's World Cup in Orléans, France.
Right, I did hear there were quite a few of the players here that went all the way over to France. Still feeling a little jet lagged. I was here talking to a couple of the players there. Still dropping a little bit of en français. That'll work out though. Don't worry, that's not contagious. We've got Pierce the Wheels and Dodger starting things off for us right now.
Both jammers working their way through the pack. Mystic trying to provide a little bit of defense. Dodger with a little bit of a spin coming through on the inside line, getting clear for that lead jam.
Cat Scratch Fever trying to make it through. Oh, Pierce the Wheels had to get pushed all the way back.
Oh, Pierce just sneaking through on the outside. Dodger calling it off.
The Inferno totally fine, just staying there with the 4 points. No point in pushing things out anymore. Gonna do a quick shout out to one of our vendors out here. Friday Socks, we haven't said hi to them in a little bit there. Also, Creepy Creatures Canada, making some of the most terrifying stuffed animals I have seen ever with those little LED lights. Now we're back into the action. Fish for the Northern Pikes, Scream Soda, both of the jammers. Fish trying to go for the inside, gets pushed out. Scream Soda having some trouble there. Those jammers or those blockers doing a great job keeping Scream Soda. No, just as I say it, Scream Soda sneaks through.
Oh no. Fish did a bad. Fish went to the genuine penalty box. I didn't quite see what the call was, but Fish in the box.
Scream Soda trying to get through the pack there. Goes through the inside lane with a great block. Absolutely fantastic job blocking there. Scream Soda trying to sneak through, runs into a bit of trouble there. Tripod gets broken up, and they are through again.
Fish now back on the track, coming against those Inferno blockers, not making it easy. Got Bash and Bindi. Optimus Rhymes. Fish now through, able to score points.
Oh, Scream Soda ran into one of their own players and said, you know what, I'm fine with those 8 points.
That is a 10-0 jam for the Inferno against the Pikes. Score 135-65.
Don't forget, folks, we have got 5 more matches tomorrow coming up as well.
We have Bash and Bones going up against Cat Scratch Fever. Fever trying to work the inside line. Bones trying to work the outside line. We have some penalties being called. Oh, it looks like Cat Scratch is in the box. So this is now an Inferno power jam.
Oh, and the Northern Pikes just lost a blocker, too.
And the Inferno blockers working hard to get their jammer out.
Oh.
Looks like Body with the push out. Case Lamia now going to the box for a destruction call. Cat Scratch Fever now back on the track, going up against Amigotcha. Cat Scratch working at the back of the pack. Bones working at the front of the pack. Who is going to be the first jammer out to get lead? We have gone a full minute without a lead jammer. That is some hard work by those jammers, coming up some strong walls.
And Cat Scratch makes it through.
Because Cat Scratch did get that penalty at the start, they are not eligible for lead jam. So they are eligible for points. Cat Scratch through the pack for 4 points. Bones still working their way at the back of the pack. They have taken that jammer cover off, which means they are no longer eligible for lead either. We will go for the final 20 seconds of this jam.
This is 2 minutes of straight skating for these jammers. It's got to be a lot. It's got to be tiring. Oh, we've seen a panty pass. I just wanted to say that into a mic.
We have Case Lamia, now your jammer of record for the Inferno. Cat Scratch getting 8 points for the Pikes in that jam. Looks like we got Pierce the Wheel lining up against Panic. Might be the first time these two jammers have gone against each other this game.
Two very different jammer styles here. We'll see what happens. Panic trying to get into the inside lane there, but just decides to go run right through the middle. Panic stopped by that tripod, but just muscling their way through. Pierce the Wheels pierces the crowd and goes through on the inside lane, but then Panic right behind him.
Both teams setting up in turn 2. Kevin breaking with the force out. 1 point for the Pikes. That was a well-deserved 1 point.
Now the hard fought single for that one. Northern Pikes 74, Inferno 135. 18 minutes left in this game. As the teams lined up here, we'll go through the vendor list. We have got the Milo Lab on-site treatment. Give them a quick visit. We also got the Move More Osteopathy. Fish setting up against Dodger Balls. Dodger Balls using that height advantage to kind of get through, muscling some players through, but he gets muscled off.
Oh, Fish again with the barrel roll. Looks like we got D going to the box for direction call. Dodger in that melee has been a side lead jam. It looks like we got Fish out. Oh, nice little hop by Dodger. Get those 4 points through the pack. Seemed to be a lot of chaos on the track in that last jam.
Yeah, we've seen some fantastic moves there by both those jammers. Some jumps, some spins, little pirouettes every once in a while.
Ooh, pirouette. That's fancy.
Yeah.
I'd break an ankle if I tried to pirouette. We got Rhubarb Crisp going against Scream Soda. Scream Soda out the front of the pack. Lead jammer for the Inferno. Rhubarb Crisp hitting hard. Bindi working on the force out. Kevin Braken trying to chase down. They let him go. Rhubarb Crisp now out of the pack. Out to score points. Scream Soda in the front of the pack. Already 4 points for the jam.
Scream Soda coming around the back there. Rhubarb Crisp running into the pack. Rhubarb Crisp trying to push their way through 4. No, couldn't make it. Bash and Bindi, the team captain for the Inferno there, doing a great job holding the Northern Pikes jammer down. Did not let them pass for that second time.
But Rhubarb Crisp able to get 4 points that jam to make it an even jam 4-4. Looks like we got the Mystic going up against Bash and Bones. Both jammers entering the pack on the inside. The Mystic getting lead jam, continuing with that inside line. Bash and Bones coming against those Pike blockers in the back. And it looks like we've had a star pass completed. Tuffy, now the jammer of record for the Inferno, hitting their way through the pack, going up against no elbows.
The Mystic taking an outside on a single skate. Looks like only 2 wheels, too. Sneaks through a couple Inferno players and breaks free.
We see Tuffy with that backwards entry into the pack to try to get their hips past those blockers to get some final points. It looks like they were successful in getting 3 points in that jam. We actually call that a butt punch.
All right, I was going to make a pun, but you guys have already got it going for me, yeah. Putting
Good.
your best cheek forward on that, champ there, trying to get those 3 points.
That works too.
Yep.
This is roller derby. We got puns for everything. Puns for days. We got Pierce the Wheel going against Pinnock. Pierce with that quick run on the outside. Panic getting up off the ground. Going against Cat Scratch Fever. Optimus providing a little bit of offense. We got Dynamite. We got Reyna.
And we've seen a little bit of a push there from Bandy, trying to get their teammate a little bit more speed as we're going to have a runoff.
Pierce already 4 points on this jam. Panic racing in behind. Oh, just hit to the inside. Reign of Terror.
That was... Yeah, Reign of Terror doing a great job there. A lot of horizontal movement to trying to get that play stopped. Pierce the Wheels makes it through again, but gets into a bit of trouble. Oh, no. Makes it all the way through. My bad. Thought they stepped out of bounds, but we're good.
Yeah, unfortunately, Kevin Braken hitting the jammer when there was an out-of-play call, getting himself an illegal contact penalty, going to that genuine penalty box. We got Panic pushing through the front of the pack, trying to get past those. Reign of Terror trying to get a little bit lower. Out-of-play puck call, having to let Panic go. Panic getting 4 points. Pierce calling off that jam with 12 points. 12-4 jam for the Pikes. The Pikes. Hi, Reyna. Reno waving to the announcer desk as they roll past. It's good to see them playing Derby again. They took some time off for school.
Oh,
They
nice.
used to be a primary jammer for the Mind Fox. They've actually got some good Derby experience.
Nice.
School's important too.
Exactly. Want to say a big shout out to all the players out here. Just everybody doing such a great job entertaining all of us. Great little slip through there. And was that a little bit of a pose, I thought?
That was a very quick run. I didn't see anyone hitting Fish, so good clean pass through the pack.
0-0 Dodger Balls makes it through the pack as well. A little bit of a hit up around here. The official mascot getting bumped around and just decides to call it. I think the Inferno might have got a point or two there.
We have Ducky calling for an official review. This means that Ducky saw something happen on the track that he did not like, so he's going to ask the officials to talk about it.
Okay. Well, we'll get the zebra herd together here, see what they can think of.
So basically, we're going to take a guess that Ducky is going to call. They want either a penalty rescinded, and since there's nobody in the jammer, the genuine penalty box, there's clearly nothing there. So they are now going to try to get a penalty called on an Inferno player, although we're not too sure what. Usually during these conversations, I like to hear, it'd be nice if we could mic the refs.
That would be kind of...
I do worry about what they say sometimes, so maybe that's why we don't mic the refs.
Well, might as well give a shout out to some of the lovely vendors we have here. One of the vendors that I've seen over on the other side, Creepy Canada Creations, they make some fantastic stuff. They make some stuffed animals. They make some art over there. They make some terrifying costumes. I have seen someone walking around in the Creature Creations, not at this event, but at a different event, in their werewolf costume. Yeah, that thing is horrifying. Absolutely nightmare fuel. So if you're looking for something terrifying coming up in October, or you know what, a wedding, bar mitzvah, whatever, go talk to them. They can hook you up. Bad Girlfriend roller skates. They got roller skates, they got appeal, they got gear, they got accessories, and more. I didn't know my ex was here. We also got Derby Girl chocolates. They're making fun derby and non-derby themed chocolates. Friday socks. They're helping me out. Purposely mismatched socks because I'm way too lazy. I ain't doing it anyway. Full Mobility Chiropractic. They're on here doing some chiropractic, some treatments on site for the skaters and the officials. Make sure you book your appointment today.
Brad does do amazing work. He put my neck back in place.
I mean, yeah, you've been moving around pretty good today, so if you had some problems, he must have done a good job.
I had to. I got a hard hit yesterday. I ended up on the floor.
Oh.
It happens.
Well, if you can't tell from the YouTube stream, folks, this is hard, polished cement. That's why they call it flat track. It is perfectly smooth and even. Looks like we're going to be getting set back up here. 11 minutes and 30 seconds left in this round. Rhubarb Crisp is going to be starting things off as the jammer for the Northern Pikes. Get to see here who's up for the Inferno. That's Scream Soda. Scream Soda's been having a heck of a match here.
And it looks like we actually have some shout-outs on the stream for both Scream Soda and Tuffy, previous Team Canada junior skaters.
Oh, wow.
The juniors actually scare me. They play better derby than I ever could. Both jammers hitting the pack. We got Rhubarb Crisp going up against Optimus Rhymes. Crisp through for lead jammer. Scream Soda working at the back of the pack. Looks like Optimus Grime going off for a penalty.
Oh.
To the genuine penalty box.
No mouth guard. Rough penalty.
Looks like a bunch of bodies hitting the floor. Rhubarb Crisp able to sneak through. Mexi trying to play some O. QT Sly hitting out Scream Soda.
Rhubarb Crisp has
just a formidable blocking wall. And it looks like we have a star pass. Executioner, now your jammer of record for the Inferno. Rhubarb Crisp now going on their third scoring pass. Bringing them up past the bucket mark.
Rhubarb Crisp got 12 on that one. That ties for that team's most amount of points on a single.
Got about 10 minutes left of this game with about 42 points. Still fully achievable. We got Bash and Bones going up against the Mystic. Actually, at Men's World Cup, Wolfie actually got a 44-point join him, getting a world record.
44 point. Is it still 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Wow, 44 points.
Wolfie was like flying around the track. It was like 9-second laps.
That is impressive. The Mystic here off to a quick start, though. They're already through the pack. Bashing Bones running into walls of blockers. Oh, the Mystic just gets shut down here. Tries to go outside, tries to go inside. The Inferno are all over them. The Inferno blockers doing a great job. Can't catch the name of them right now, but they are absolutely stopping them. Oh, and a double hit.
Looks like we have penalty going to an Inferno blocker. Blue Crackham reporting to the Genuine penalty box. The pivot case slamming out of the box. Trying to provide some offense for Bashing Bones.
The Mystic having to start way behind the whole pack. Tried to jump in behind, trying to get those butt points.
And it looks like we have a successful star pass here. Case Lamia now the jammer of record for the Inferno. Mystic waiting just to call it off.
So is that a strategy, waiting until they skate themselves all the way up there, just stall a little bit of time on the clock, try to tire them out?
Absolutely, yeah. Save your energy. Don't fight if you don't have to.
Makes sense. Pick your battles, especially in these very, like, they feel like they're taking a long time. There's an hour on the clock, but all of these rounds are so fast. It is just bursts of stamina.
Looks like we got Fish going up against Panic. Panic trying the outside line. Fish on the inside line.
Both jammers through, though.
Looks like we got a jammer race here. Who's going to hit the pack first? You can hear Darkwheel Duck on the bench calling for that patented butt punch. Try to score as many points. Unsuccessful, though. Looks like it was a 0-0 jam.
Timeout called. Looks like we got some players chilling out, enjoying the cool cement.
Team timeout called by the Inferno. And it looks like everyone has just died. Everyone's taking a nap on the concrete.
Looking like a lot of fish out of water. They're just laying there, enjoying it.
I think Fish is working their way up for a jump.
Uh-oh.
Or not.
Oh, does the figure 8 around, though.
So Fish becomes a jumping fish. Does that make him a salmon?
Oh.
Oh, no. Now we're just playing fun and games. Oh. And Fish making it past their own blockers. Looks like we got Pierce the Wheels going up against Bash and Bones.
Great seeing all these competitors just having fun in between matches, right?
Absolutely. Roller derby's all about fun. If you're not having fun, why are you here? Rhubarb Chris trying to play some offense to help Pierce the Wheel out. We have
Pierce the Wheels gets it.
Bash and Bones on the inside.
Gonna see Pierce the Wheels here, see how many points they try to sneak through.
The bench asking for Pierce to call off that jam. I always find it funny when jammers try to get as low as possible. Like they think they're going to sneak up on the pack and we're not going to see them coming.
You know, every once in a while, though, you do see some jammers just like zip right through either on the inside or the outside. Probably not taking anybody by surprise, but the last minute change is also a really fun thing to see.
Oh, absolutely. The juke some of these jammers have is just crazy. Looks like we got Dodger balls going against Cat Scratch Fever. Cat Scratch trying that inside line. Dodger on the outside line. Dodger getting lead jam. Bindi bringing Cat Scratch all the way back to turn 4. Dodger on their toes. And it looks like Dodger has been called on a cut call. I think Hellwood got the secret run back on him that he didn't see. This means that it will be a power jam for the Pikes.
Reina Terror putting the star on. Reina Terror is going to run through. Wow. Sneaks through 1, 2, 3, 4 Inferno players. Reina Terror lining up with the pact one more time, taking the inside lane, goes through 1, goes through 2, right past the tripod. Reina Terror raining up those points. Reina Terror's got 45 seconds, see what they can do. Dodger Balls is back on the court, though. Oh, big hit. Reina Terror, the 360, managed to get past a couple more, scoring a couple more points. Dodger, though, he's picking up a couple points as well. 3 there.
Oh, and this will be a full 2-minute jam with Dodger going to the box. He did have lead jam before he was sent to the box. So we will see this go the full length. Dodger now up to 7 points. Ran up to 12.
Dodger makes it through.
Oh no, Dodger being called on a forearm penalty right at the end of the jam, which means he's going to go to the genuine penalty box, which means that the Pikes are going to have a power start. And it looks like they're sending out the Mystic. There are no blockers in the box, so this will be even pack for both teams.
But the Mystics got the course to themselves, at least for a little bit, while Dodger Balls is in the penalty box. Mystic going through the inside, going through the outside. Runs into a couple Inferno players, though. Just can't quite make it past. Hips getting thrown around everywhere, and then the squish.
It looks like we have Tuffy going to the box. Illegal contact. There was a no pack call there, which means that they have to stop blocking actively. The Mystic, lead jammer. Dodger now back from the box.
Wow, when both the jammers get in there, it's just a madness of too many bodies, too many skates, too many hips, but a big check to the outside over there by number 41 on the Inferno. Dodger managing to get past now. Dodgers is in scoring laps, but the Mystic calls it. Number 41 there on the Inferno. Amy, gotcha.
We have the Pikes calling for a timeout. We have about just under 3 minutes left. Means we'll get a couple more jams out of this. The Pikes only down by 23 points, so this is actually fully achievable.
Yeah, we've seen that. We've seen that happen almost happen. Well, between the two teams, we've seen 24 points happen in this round alone.
We've had 2 games today go down to the final jam. And whoever the jammer is at that jam gets lead jam and has scored the points for those games. So maybe we're going to see that again here today. The Pikes, they could come back.
See the coach from the Pikes there telling his team to. I'm not going to tell them what they just did, but shake that out. You know, get the heads going.
The Pikes have a chant. It's called "Swim fast and eat something that I cannot say on the stream or in public."
Eat a lot of fish food. A lot of fish food.
Yeah. Eat the fish food. That's exactly what the Pikes are saying.
All right, we got Panic and Pierce the
Swim
Wheels.
fast and eat fish food.
Swim fast and eat bass?
Maybe.
Maybe. We'll never know.
We got Pierce the Wheels going up against Panic. Oh, I guess they rescinded that call against Dodger. Mexi with the hit out in the run back. Panic with lead jam here. The Inferno are going to work hard to keep Pierce in the pack. Pierce now out as well. Panic skating through, coming into the pack, hitting D. Out for 4 points. Pierce now coming into the pack looking for points as well. That jam is called. 4-0 jam for the Inferno. 2 minutes left on the clock. This is an exciting derby.
This is a very exciting derby. 37 points between the two teams right now.
I love Skidlet's kazoo solo in the crowd. Absolutely wonderful.
Yep. Just had the ref Hunky Dory come on by, drop something off for us. Thank you very much, Hunky Dory. Love that stash, by the way.
I'm a little worried because Hunky wore a Speedo at last year's Shenanigans game. We can't play that on our YouTube feed.
Whoa,
Case Lamia looking to give that official out with lead. Minute 16 left on the clock. Case Lamia, now the jammer of record for the Inferno. The pack absolutely taken off. Fish looking to score points. Emmy with the stop. Case Lamia now into the pack.
50 seconds left. Oh, Fish.
Fish calling it off. We have 48 seconds left on the jam clock, which means we will see another jam. We have 4 points for the Pikes in that last game. 23 points separating these two teams. Not completely unheard of.
It can still happen. It's anybody's game, folks.
We have Scream Soda going up against Rain of Terra.
Rain of Terra has been an absolute rain here, so if anyone can power their team through. Rain of Terra sneaks through for the quick one.
Sneaks out for Lee J.
Oh!
Bindi takes him out.
Taken out by Bindi, and Rain of Terra's going, but Soda Scream right behind him.
Both jammers out. The period clock has now expired, so we are on jam time. The pack just racing away here, trying to save their points.
Rain of Terra.
Rain of Terror calling it off. Scream Soda sneaking in 3 points. 2 points for the Pikes. Finishing up that game 169 to 145. Your winners are the Inferno. As a reminder to everybody, we will be doing a quick team photo, and then we will ask that the teams come to the announcer booth for the MVJ MVB. Reminder, there is no high fives. I said this on track 2. Everybody stared at me like I killed a puppy. They're like, how dare you pull our high fives away from us? Why don't you do the high fives? It's just a time thing.
Oh,
We're
okay.
running really
Yep.
short time clock.
Yep.
So typically what happens is everyone's allowed out of the crowd to stand around the track. They're allowed to high five the players.
Right.
The players skate around the track.
Yeah.
But because we're running such a short time frame between our games,
Yeah.
we don't want to allow that.
Nope. Makes sense.
It's not like we're trying to be like.
No. Okay. I just didn't know if there was like an incident or something.
No. We always allow high fives.
Yeah.
But like we just said specifically that we're gonna oh shit.
They came over last time. Or do you want me to run over there?
Anyways, yes, the Pikes motto is swim fast and eat ass.
Yeah. I by the blah, 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 yeah, I kind of got it.
Both teams to the announcer desk. MVB, MVJ. I don't have a wireless mic and I don't want to walk either. Maybe I'll run over and write it down. Where's the pen?
As we're waiting for the MVJs and the MVBs over here at the announce desk, we'd like to say a big thank you to everyone who makes this possible, all of the volunteers from the coaching staff to the people working all of the different desks, everyone who helped out online, and everyone who's helped out through the entire year making this event possible. Thank you very much to everybody.
All right, everybody. Now for the moment you've been waiting for. Our we're going to start with the Infernos because they won. So our MVJ for the Infernos, Bashin' Bones. And our MVB blocker for the Inferno, Executioner. And for our Pikes, MVJ, official mascot. And for blocker, Crazy D. Where's our photographer? Oh, right there. I don't want to be in the middle of the photographer. Nope, too late. Crap. Thank you very much, everybody. Our next game is going to be, our next game on track 1 is going to be Rocky View Rebels against the Windy City Wipeouts. And on track 2, we are going to have a sanctioned game. Calgary All-Stars are taking on the Tri-City Thunder. Both games are going to be amazing. And then after those games, we are going to play some shenanigans.